Welcome Spreaker radio broadcast. My class, Humanities 1020. Today I will explain meanings of the 5 words. The first, the American dream. The American dream probably has a different meaning to the every U.S. citizen. For some, it's either dream of freedom and equality. For others, it's either dream of a fulfilled life or even the dream of fame and wealth. In general, the American dream can be defined as being the opportunity and freedom for all citizens to achieve their goals and become rich and famous, if only they work hard enough. This dream we know of is not an illusion, but a reality. All we must do is work for it. For me, the reason why I decided to live in the United States because I want my dream come true. And now I had a good life for my family. I had opportunity to get a good job. I can go to school with financial aid by government. I gain my knowledge. I love freedom. In the United States, everyone free speak. I get more confident in my own personal ability to achieve my dream, American dream. Overall, the American dream is different to each of us, and this is due to the fact that each person is different. We each yearn for the things that we hope will in return make us happy. To each of us, the detail of the American dream will differ, but we all know that it will rarely come to us. Whatever that dream is to us, we have to take different paths and go through struggle to obtain such dream. Our journey is not going to be easy, but it is something we must do. The second, the almighty dollar. A reality price have been fixed dollars. Dollars seem to be leader of every activity. People like us have an income based on the U.S. dollar, such as exporter of goods and services, particularly not only for real estate and automobiles, but also for clothing and meal. When someone can see nothing but money only, for them, money is considered as a god, a source of great power. It becomes all powerful and more important than anything else. The almighty dollar is an idiom to describe a person's obsession with material wealth, and it implies negative effect. The world economic and financial crisis began in 2007 in the United States and spread to many countries. It made banks collapse, stock price slump, international financial market unstable, and trade imbalance. Government had to face with economies, and that were in free fall and had to apply massive emergency measures, but the crisis continued to outbreak. The crisis can be an opportunity for someone to renew regulation and restructure the global economy. However, it's deep inflation when unavoidable because as the price of the dollar rises, everything will be going to cost more. 3. Organized labor. To avoid the violent conflict between employee and employees to achieve final goals such as abolition of child labor, safety standards, better pay, and other benefits such as at healthcare and retirement, workers come together through membership of trade unions. This activity is known as organized labor. Trade unions help individual workers, professional park workers, or unemployed for the purpose of maintaining or improving the condition of their employment. Historically, some employers have attempted to break unions straight by force. Nowadays, because of development of organized labor movement, leaders tend to show their objective through negotiation rather than power. For instance, many children in Vietnam run the risk of giving up school to work for their family's survival because of so many disasters. Around 1.75 million children aged between 5 and 17 years old in Vietnam, or nearly 10% of age group, are working heavy or unhealthy jobs. According to figures from the Labor Ministry, the government is trying to find a way of this issue in the country by 2025. About the power of organized labor, the steel strike of 1959 is typically successful event attracted from one of 10 biggest strikes in the U.S. history. Members of the United Steel Workers of America structure worked to demand higher wage. Simultaneously, they were spotted by the steel company manager. As a result, the union members gained their goals with the glorious victory that their workers received better pay and the erosion clause in their contract went untouched. 4. Stagflation is stagnant economic growth, high unemployment, and high inflation. It's an unusual situation because inflation is not supposed to occur when the economy is weak. Consumer demand drops enough to keep prices from rising. Slow growth in a normal market economy prevents inflation. Stagflation, of course, when the government or central bank expand the money supply at the same time they constrain supply. The most common culprit is when the government print currency. It can also occur when central bank monetary policy react rapid, both in read the money and supply that free inflation. When the conflicting expansionary and contractionary policy occur, it can slow growth while reacting inflation. That's stagflation. Stagflation in the United States only occurred during the 1970s. The federal government manipulated its currency to spur economic growth. At the same time, it restricted supply with the wage price control. In 2004, Chimpa's policy caused stagflation. The government prints so much money, it went beyond stagflation and turned into hyperinflation. Number 5. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Speak softly or carry a big stick. You will go far. Roosevelt employed technique several times in the negotiation, both at home and internationally. This was called big stick diplomacy and was an effective way of getting action from those who were otherwise reluctant to act. On my word, speak softly and carry a big stick, like the earlier phrase. The iron fist in the velvet glove was to begin gently, but hold the decisive weapon in the reserve. There are many ways to interpret the phrase, and I believe that it was President Roosevelt intended for us to learn. The potential meaning include it is a way important to never display anger during conflict. It has no support. Speak softly allows you to yield the big stick, which much greater effect in any conflict because it is considered uncommon within your personnel. The big stick does not refer to hitting someone, but more than people are aware that you are capable of a power counterattack. The big stick is not ever to be used violent, but rather to just to be a potential tool that allows speaking softly to much more powerful and produce the desired result. Thank you. If you want more detail, please come visit the website www.humanity1020.com. Thank you.